Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with the flip through for my Strawberry Love journal that is for my oldest granddaughter who's turning 12 in a couple of days, but her birthday is tomorrow. Well, this is Friday night and her party is on Saturday. I have been working on this for like 5 hours straight tonight since I got home from work, just trying to get it done. I will never again try to get a journal done in 2 weeks' time, but I hadn't thought about making her one before. And then it just popped into my head and I was like, she would love it. She would absolutely love it. So I want to show you what we did. We did make a lot of, well, we didn't make a lot of this on camera, but we made a few things on camera. Just with the tight timeline, I didn't have an opportunity to do a lot of special things that I normally would do. I wasn't a big fan. This is that gingham ribbon that I told you about in another video. I'm not a big fan of it being the closure, but I thought about doing this lace. It's a really stretchy, kind of wide lace, but she's not really a lace girl, so I'm already risky having put lace on the cover like I did. So I think I'm going to stick with this, and if she doesn't like it, then I can always find her something else. So it's just this beautiful gingham gathered ribbon. Beautiful, perfect for this this beauty. So she is a strawberry lover. I think if there was only strawberries on the planet, she would be just fine. I mean, as far as what she likes, she eats them and eats them and eats them. I think she might eat them for every meal. I'm not sure. So what I did so it's a 2-inch spine. It's 2 signatures. And I made a topper again with the corrugated cardboard. I had to do this tonight, so I was like, oh, let's just pull something out of the hat that I really am comfortable with doing. So that's what I ended up doing. I didn't, when I glued the lace, or I mean the fabric on, a lot of my glue lines showed, and I'm not sure why. It must just be the weight of the fabric, because I did brush it out really well too, but it was still, you could see the glue. So I wanted to make sure that I covered that up. So that is the front. This is a little red rosette. It's a ribbon that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. It comes in various colors, so I thought it would be a nice little accent on there. And then the topper, I came in with a light pink, a red, and then the green. And then I did some black stamping with just a script stamp, just to kind of give a little accent wherever that showed. It didn't really show very many places. I did also splatter some white paint. A lot of that ended up being covered over, but I still love it. Put 4 dangles on it, 1 on each of the signature strings. So I didn't have a whole lot that fit this journal, so I just used what I had. And then as you can see, I used that gingham. Isn't that just so beautiful? Ah, I love it. And I love the variety of colors. This green was a second thought. I was looking through my drawer of seam binding and I thought, this is the green that's in a lot of the images in the kit. And this is the strawberry kit from My Porch Prints, in case I forgot to mention that. So we've got the green, the red, and the white, and I think it's a great accent. And then I put lace on the spine as well. Again, that's because of the glue showing, and then a little bit on the back. You can see it here. This is what I was dealing with, so I'm really bummed about that. I think I'm going to, in the future, if I use fabric for a cover, I'm going to just automatically iron on that. I can't remember what it's called, but you can iron it onto your fabric, and then it creates that barrier so that nothing is going to show through and nothing is going to leak through. So I think I've done that before and I really love it. This is a piece of vellum that I printed some from the kit, so we've just got a little bit of script. I thought that was a nice little accent. This was my favorite image in the whole kit, and so I wanted to have it on the cover. So let's go ahead and get going here. So this is a little letter that I wrote. I'm not going to let you read it, but I'm just going to show you how I made it. I just glued on this is a ticket from the kit, and I just wrote her a special note. And very first time I've used my stamp. This is from Lorna Taylor, Lorna from Tailor Made Journals, and it says handmade with love by B.Reborn Art, and I said AKA Grammy Wolf. So that is just her little kind of greeting for the journal. And then I put a lace pocket there in the front, And then I'm just going to go ahead and flip through some of this and just let you look. This is, and I'll speak when I feel it's necessary. This is that double pocket belly band that we did on camera recently. All of this was recent in the last 2 weeks. Goodness gracious. This is a piece of the kit printed on vellum, which I do in every journal. One of our hidden paper clips. I took these two, these are tags from the kit, and I just left them together, and I just made pockets out of them. I've never done that before, but I thought it was really nifty. So we've got a couple of tags in here. So I pulled some other papers. I purchased some Valentine paper just to have some additional tag material. So I went ahead and did that, and on that one just did the little butterfly there. And I'm not going to take, well, I guess I will take it out. Hold on. It's a little tight. This paper clip might be binding it there a little bit. Let me take that off for a moment. And then I did this one. Not my favorite image, but I thought, you know, it's something a little bit vintagey. She's not going to really necessarily really appreciate or understand that, I don't think. But it's a piece of Grammy, so I wanted her to have that. So, boy, that's tight. Goodness gracious. There we go. Get this back on here. I don't want to, this is it, like this gets wrapped in the morning and done and goes to the birthday. So no time for anything. So, and this is a piece of, this is another, just a random digital that I wanted to put in here just because I wanted something kind of flowery. These are little coin envelopes from the kit, and I've never used them in this way before, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I kept everything really simple because, again, lack of time was not on my side. So this is some paper from, I believe it's Caroline's Musings, her green collection, and so I just made some simple little tags to go in there because I was running late on time. And same here. Beautiful. But I love this. The images in here are just striking. Like the digital is just amazing. So this is the envelope. So I'll explain this in a second, but in each signature there's an envelope kind of flippy thing. So I'll talk about it as we get there. I decorated that all off camera, and I decorated them before I put the signatures into the spine. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it is a hidden spine. You can see that there. So if you're curious about how to make a hidden spine, you can search YouTube, or you can go on my channel. I did it. I've done it a few times. So I love the hidden spine. So anyway, this is the flap from the envelope flip that's in the first signature. And I just glued it right here and right here just to have it hold a little bit better. And then just stuck some ephemera in there from the kit. Just some sweet little stuff. And then I like to do all kinds of different things with my page edges. So this one I just did a rough tear, and I love that look. I just think it's very interesting and different. This is the kit printed on vellum, and I made a little pocket out of it. And then just another couple things of ephemera. This is actually a page, I think, in the kit, but it's vintagey, so I thought it would be cool. I'm hoping that she'll love it just because I made it, and then as she grows, you know, we can, you know, hopefully share in that and talk about that. And, you know, she may not ever like the things I like, but I love vintage, and so I can't. It's hard for me to create it is hard for me to create and not include it. So this is another thing I did with the 8-page edge. I just folded it over and did some stitching. This is a piece from the kit, and some skinny tags as well. This is also from the kit. I folded it shorter on one side and made a pocket, and then we've got some ephemera in there. This is from the kit. Isn't that adorable? Adorable. And then this is again from that extra kit that I pulled from Caroline's Musing, and I just made a little booklet there, something to write in. And this is the hidden paper clip, the really tall one that we made. I think this one I might have made, can't remember which one I made off camera as my prototype, but we did do a large one on camera as well, again, very recently. And it's got 2 paper clips, which is why there's 2 pieces of seam binding here, because I like to tie that on there and make it look really cute. Apologize, guys, it's 11 o'clock at night. It's way past my human hour, so bear with me. It's going to be a busy weekend, so I wanted to be able, I needed to get this filmed because it's going to go to her tomorrow. So there we go. So there is another pocket just made from one of the pieces of the kit. A couple of vintage pieces. More of that beautiful ribbon. And then this is the other side of the envelope. So it's got a flip down. Let me move this up a little bit. It's got a flip down, and I made a tag to go inside of it. Oh, that came untied. Goodness gracious, let me tie that up again. So again, I usually am much more inventive and not as simple as this, but she is a simple girl. She is a beautiful, beautiful young woman, becoming a young woman. She is going to be 12, and she's not a girly girl. I mean, she likes her earrings and but she's definitely, I'm going to play outside, I'm going to rollerblade, I'm going to play sports and all of that. So I wanted to not have things too frou-frou-y for her. So, and then this one is another large tag in the big pocket of the other envelope. And if you want to see how I do those, I do have numerous videos on my channel of how I do those envelope deals. And then this is the same thing. It's pockets, but I didn't put anything in them. She can decide to put something in there if she wants, so she could have it just be like that and enjoy them the way they look. Coffee dyed paper from my stash. The other half of that vellum, and then this is just another piece of ephemera, just a large. I took one of the kit pages and cut it down to size, and then this is one of the envelopes from the kit, and I like to leave them open. I think, did I leave this one open? Let me see. I did. So I like to leave them open to be written on. That's my favorite way to use those. So of course, you know, you can do what you want to do, but I like that. I don't always do that, but I do enjoy it. Boy, that seam binding does not want to stay tied. Okay. Oops. It's over 2 pages. Cara-Renee, fix it. It goes over just 1 page. Just 1 page, girly. So anyway, and it's been a very long week. Lots of medical stuff, lots of monitoring of various things, and not a lot of time in the studio and not a lot of sleep and stuff. So I'm rummy at this point. The other half of the vellum page, this is a 3 pocket. Did we already? Oh, this is the end of the signature. So there's one of these in each signature. So it's a 3 pockets made. They're my porch prints, obviously. And I just kept these really simple. They have the little image on the corner, and I just put a little topper on there just to make it look pretty. End of the first signature. This is the folio. I'm not going to open it up. You guys can check it out on the channel. There's one where we did the construction, and then there's the second one where I went in and did all the decorating. I was really, really surprised that there was more interest in the construction of this than there was in the decorating of it, which I thought was really, really interesting. I've seen that before when I do projects like this, so clearly people really are interested in how to make the thing, and then they can go ahead and decorate how they want. Now, some people want to see it all, but I think the more popular thing does tend to be the construction. How this is the one I did where I took a file folder and folded it up and made all these flippy things. But you can check it out on the channel. It is in the playlist for the Strawberry Love Journal. So that's that. And then this is the second signature. This is the other 3 pocket dealio. Our hidden paper clip that we made together on camera. Another piece of my coffee dyed paper. This is a page from the kit that I took the paper and I did it similar to that other one where I folded. This is the shorter side, and then the other side is longer and has a a little flip. I didn't put anything in here. I did leave some things empty for her to choose if she wants to put anything in there, but that's just a tuck spot. A piece of vellum. I always put a piece of vellum in my signatures, usually 2. I think there's 2 in this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's 2 in each signature in this journal as well. But look at these images. Are they just gorgeous or what? I would never create a strawberry journal. It's just not my thing. But she's going to love it. She loves strawberries. So again, this is that kit that I talked about, Caroline's Musings. And I just thought that pop of green would be really pretty in here and just give me some really basic tags. I used my octagon, or what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, whatever that is. I'm an educator, but I can't remember what that is. Another vellum page, and this is the other half. Oh no, this is the hidden paper clip that we did on camera. The other one was the prototype. So again, it's got 2 paper clips and it holds really tight. I mean, this is tight in there. So I just again took a page from the kit. You know, the one that's got the image on both sides and then that's got the seam in the middle. I just cut one side off and trimmed it down to fit in here. Beautiful, beautiful image. And this is the envelope in the second signature. I didn't put anything in these because, again, I want her to be able to have a place to put stuff too. So this is a top loading pocket, and this is also a top loading pocket, I think. No, this is a side loading, excuse me. Side loading, and then this is top. So she can put something in there if she wants. And if she doesn't, that's okay too. And then that's just the back of that envelope. I just took, this was actually a collage page in the kit, and it was sectioned off like this, so I just cut this piece off, trimmed it up a bit, made a pocket out of it. Really simple, fast, even though I've been sitting here for, I don't know, 5 hours doing this. So anyway, and then I did a big tag, just a simple tag in there. And I just used one of the tickets on many of these and just folded it over and just made a little pull there with that. Really easy peasy. I won't ever do a journal this quickly again. This was stressful for me, and I do not like stress in my studio. I don't like stress in my studio, so I probably will not do that again. I will plan better. My other granddaughter, who is 6 weeks younger than this one, her birthday is coming up, so I'm going to be making her a journal as well, but I'm going to start sooner. And so that's the other half of the vellum. I just left this blank in case she wants to write on it. Otherwise, she can be writing on tags and journal cards and things like that. There's a little bit more writing space in the back of the journal than there is in the front. And I used that image again just because I absolutely love it. You can see that I did stitch around various pages as well in the journal. This is a piece of vellum, and I just took, this is an image ephemera from the kit, and I just cut that with my circle punch. And it's not a tuck or anything, it's just decorative. And then this is the other half of that page where I talked about the other being really narrow here, and then so this makes this wider, and then we've got just this flip, an open flip. This is a vellum pocket. Again, a page from the kit printed on vellum, which I adore doing. And then I made this cute one. This is, I think, my favorite tag in the whole journal. So isn't that sweet? It got a little bit bent up. This pocket is really tight for some reason, and I'm not sure why. So what I did is I put this in first. Come on. I put this in first. I slid this behind it, and then I pulled this out and put that one in there. So I have found that a lot of these things loosen up over time, so I'm hoping that that will be the case. I don't want her to struggle. This is an image from the kit, just a large piece of ephemera. It's just glued on. It's just decorative. It's not a tuck or anything. Another couple of those coin envelopes, again with a couple of little journaling or tags in there. This from the kit, and this is from that other green paper that I mentioned. Let's see what we put in the other pocket. It's only been a few hours and I already forgot. Yeah, there we go. You should have seen my desk. Like, my desk is never messy. Like, even when I'm creating, it's really all just right here. It doesn't carry over. It doesn't blow up everywhere. But when I'm finishing a journal, it looks like a bomb went off in my studio. Like I have no desk space left. But because everything in my studio has a place, it has a home, it took me like 5 minutes to clean up. 5 minutes to put everything away because of the way that I organize, and even the way that I organize the kit elements. I have a basket and I just put everything in that basket. I'll sort all that stuff out to where it goes, but it gets it off my desk and everything goes back. All the scissors and glues and all of the bits go back to their homes, and my desk was clean literally in 5 minutes. Now it took me a little longer to like wipe down the table, you know, the surfaces, and I had to sweep the floor and stuff, but it's really cool, I have to say. So other half of the coffee dyed paper. This is the second double pocket belly band that we did on camera. So it's got some cute little ephemera in it. But you guys can check out that video if you are interested in seeing how we made those. I think they're really, really interesting and different. And I don't know why that's having trouble going in. There we go. And it's got this little book, and I did that same kind of pull thing on it, except that was glued on wrong. Goodness gracious, that should be closed. That was not the way it was intended. Goodness. Okay, and that is the end of the journal. In the back pocket, it's just an envelope, nothing in it. I did put a piece of, no, I didn't put Velcro on. I thought I had. Just an envelope for her, and then another pretty tag, another one of my favorites. This was another, I'll try to remember to link this paper again. It's a new one I just purchased tonight just to have these extra bits for this journal. So this is for my sweet, sweet, sweet Kenzie, and I'm hoping that she is going to absolutely love it. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Bye-bye.